did these properties years back when we had them built as a client when he first started getting into the construction part, and we had built these as residential because he wasn't quite ready to get in development, didn't have the cash, but we pulled it off with this as a residential development. So it was really 100% financing on this end on the development aspect. But the thing is with this, you can turn around and sell it as commercial. But normally you have to have 5 units to be commercial. But 1 to 4 units residential. But there's kind of a little trick in the system. Although it would have been better if he waited and we did a larger mixed use. But that was years ago. And it was just something we were doing for him because he wanted to get in really early. So altogether, residential can be grouped together and sold as commercial. And that's how you would do that. But if you were buying a commercial portfolio, you never want to do that because it always has a bunch of crap in there and it's going to throw off all your numbers. So they hide your numbers. We would sell things in a portfolio when you want to screw people because the average person doesn't know that. And you could get away with bad cap rates, low NOI, and all these other things and deceive people. And that's why people will sell a lot of portfolios, residential or commercial. So normally none of my clients or anybody of us would ever buy a portfolio just because of that fact. And that alone, you have to have appraisals on every single thing. You're talking 3 months closing and everything, and no money, people go broke. But on this scenario, it'd be sold as a portfolio to somebody else, and then it'd be commercial real estate. That's why you only want to stick with commercial real estate 5 units and up, and the money can go up exponentially in the value, whereas residential can only go up compared to the comps in the area. So no matter what you do to the property or everything, it's always capped at whatever price of the market value is for that area and the other houses. But on commercial real estate, there is no cap, and the comps can go as far as wherever you want, and it's more based off of straight 90% off of income. Gross income determines the value. So depending on whatever you put in the property, you can grow exponentially within, literally, if you set it up right, exponentially double the value of property in a matter of 2 weeks, triple it in 2 weeks. A normal house, you can never triple the value of the house. So simple and easy. That's why commercial real estate makes so much money, because it has so much exponential to grow. But when you take advantage of all these things and you use all your tools and avenues and ways to make money and get into commercial real estate, there is no other way to make that kind of margin on return. Even marijuana industry, other industries, they don't make this kind of return on the money. So the more you get into commercial real estate, the bigger and bigger your returns become, and the larger things you do. And when you get in the biggest levels and you're buying and selling portfolios and things like that of, $100 million properties each, and playing on a whole nother scale. But literally, if you play your cards right, it's literally monopoly in real life. But a lot of people don't see that and can't even do it because they can't work the system, and they're so busy being at the consumer level, being ripped off. So you want to learn all the angles and how to make it in commercial real estate and make a big wealth, or start with credit repair, or get personal funding, or go straight into corporate funding. When I say commercial real estate corporate funding, we're talking lines and loans of credit. And round one for a qualified client, $1 million, we're actually cutting off at $1 million when it could be a lot higher. That is if you're qualified. And you have to prove that you have a business mind and have a business and be able to pay back the money and that kind of stuff. Or we start at a lower level at $300,000 to $500,000 or $700,000 range. Credit lines and loans, no credit card, garbage, real money that other people can't get. The best of best, lowest rates, and get things going. That, or start out with credit repair and go from there. Anyways, I'm here to help you guys. If you have any questions, give me a call. I'll love to look for a good client that's aggressive, wants to make big money, positive, and wants to get paid for what they're worth, and finally realize that all the bosses and everybody you work for aren't smarter than you. They just happen to be in the right place at the right time. Now, if you want to be that person, give me a call and I'll get you there. My number is 312-473-4163. Thanks.